Greetings fellow Decepticons, Sandblaster 1987 here, continuing my Sodo Chronicle Kamen Rider Ryuki reviews with Kamen Rider Raia. For those who don't know, Raia here is a pink male Kamen Rider with the motif of a stingray. As you can see here, he's got the stingray shield thing on his left forearm and the Evilwhip weapon in his right arm. Whoops. I should warn you that the shoulder pads on these model kits do tend to fall off pretty easily with friction issues, and then it can be a nightmare to get them back on again afterwards, so bear with me. Despite the fact that Raia's contract monster is called Evildiver and his main weapon is called the Evilwhip, Raia himself is not actually evil. He's one of the good guy Kamen Riders of the series. He wants to stop the war that's going on between the other riders and just make peace with them all. And then he ends up getting murdered by Ouja and having his contract card stolen. Which is how the Genocider monster came about in the final movie, which I'll go over in more detail when I review the Genocider Sodo Chronicle kit in January. So, as you can see here, a fully featured Kamen Rider Raia figure at about 4 inches tall. 4.5, 5 maybe. It's shorter than the 6-inch figurized standard model kits anyway, put it that way. So, for articulation, there's a double ball joint at the neck for full range of motion, plus the ball jointed sort of ponytail type thing from the stingray tail on the back of his helmet, which can sometimes restrict head movement. Then you've got universal shoulders with a little bit of wiggle room due to the length of the pole thing that connects it to the socket. Plus there's a sliding mechanism in the socket that allows you to get, butterfly motion type, reaching across the chest kind of poses. These free floating shoulder panels here can get out of the way of most movement. Then you've got 360 degree up and down, forward and back motion of the shoulders, bicep swivel, a relatively deep elbow bend that almost looks like a double joint but it isn't, it's just cut that way. Then ball jointed rubber wrists for swapping hands, a ball joint mid-torso for ab crunch type action and waist swivel type things, which is somewhat interfered with when you're connected to the display stand because of a ponytail stingray thing coming out the back of his head. Then you've got ball jointed hips, thigh swivel, really deep knee bear that looks like a double joint but again it isn't, and ball jointed ankles and such like so. For accessories you've got the alternate version of the Stingray arm shield thing with the card slot open, because this is the card reader device that Raia uses, which pegs into a fist hole in the back of his left hand, like so. And for alternate hands you've got a whip holding hand for the left arm. You've got splayed open gesturing hands, closed fists, a card holding hand which I have applied the sword vent advent card stickers to for summoning the Evilwhip weapon, another card holding hand in which I placed the summon vent card to summon the Evildiver contract monster, and another closed fist. I've also brought out the sticker sheet so you can see the swappable details for different versions of the card holding hand cards. The cards are not removable, they're just molded right onto the hands that are holding them. So, for size comparison, here we have Kamen Rider Raia with the figurized standard 6-inch Ryuki figure, which is another Japanese model kit. And here we have them both with Kamen Rider's Guy and Ouja from the same Sodo Chronicle 4.5-inch model kit line. One thing I forgot to mention in my Ouja review is the fact that the display stands have the ability to interlock like hexagons in a honeycomb beehive type pattern, like so. for ease of display / storage. And here we have the 3 Genocider Riders linked together on the display stands, with Kamen Rider Ryuki looming over them like a giant. So that more or less concludes my Raia review. I have been Soundblaster1987. Join me next time when I'll be continuing and concluding my Genocider Rider Solo Chronicle candy toy kits with Kamen Rider Guy. Till then, till all are one.